Good day, all. We're back for part 2 of our visit to the Cape Cancer Charity Thrift here in Sandwich. And we're going to just keep looking around and hopefully we'll find some lovely things. It's a sweet little porcelain vase and a Nantucket basket design. Again, more lovely pottery or china. $160 for this Narataki. Looks modern. I would guess this with the silver trim. Actually, I think my niece has this, collects that color. It's not very old. I think it's probably from the 80s. This is pretty. This is a chocolate pot. Yeah, chocolate set. Pretty with the Asians. I have another niece who would love the Asian reds of that. This is a great place to come for gifts for Christmas as well. And just for birthdays too. I can never have enough blue and white. However, what's funny is even the very basic blue and white like this, especially in the blue willow pattern, always tends to be a bit more pricey. I mean, that's not too bad, $40 for all that, but I have enough bread plates and teacups. This is a pretty pattern though. A nice transfer wire blue. This actually would be sweet hanging with, let's see, this is the Liberty Blue. I'll probably slow this down and edit. That would actually be pretty hanging on the wall at Old King's next to the lamp I shared that I purchased at the antique shop that had the old Independence Hall on the lampshade. It would be kind of a cute little combination. Kind of a twee little lamp. Lots of china and glassware, which is, again, can be nice because if you're getting things for parties or things that you want to be nice, but you don't mind if you break some of the things, it's not too bad. And again, I just want to share, now that we're in Sandwich, in the new location, you can look out across the salt marsh out the windows and you can see into downtown Sandwich proper there. You can see the church steeples in the distance. So it's a nice location. And of course, I like that it's closer to my little cottage. This is a pretty print. It's lovely. Such a good price too. I mean, for that price, $35, the framing alone is worth that. This is a pretty lamp. I love that yellow. It's really pretty. It's nice and heavy. Not too bad for $35. And of course there are books and oh, here's some more cups and saucers. $4 each. Someone can always find something to do with mismatched cups and saucers for crafts and things. These are actually kind of pretty. These little champagne glasses are kind of nice. These cocktail glasses, $2 a piece. Let's hold them up against the light to let the light shine through. Kind of pretty. With the silver, very vintage. Again, I'll zoom out so you can see the church steeples in the distance and Sandwich over the salt marsh. Hopefully my camera is focusing. And you should hear the bird song. I can hear them through the window. I'm not sure if it's picking up on the recording, but the birds are out today. I can hear the red-winged blackbirds are back. It always makes me think of springtime when the red-winged blackbirds start singing. And various books. Some little board games. Here's a funny little painted secretary desk. This is a darling little chair. $10, isn't that sweet? It's like a little Hancock painted chair. That's really darling. That would also be really cute in a kitchen. This is a sweet basket. It's not old, but this would be actually a nice basket for picnics. Or also I like baskets like that to store my art supplies in my studio because it looks nice, and if it's not too dear, I don't mind getting paint and such on it. Let's walk back into this part. I really do like their collection of jewelry. And again, the prices are amazing. $16 for that octopus and the whale tail. Of course, we're on Cape Cod, so there's lots of seafaring inspired things. Like this bracelet. It's quite pretty. For $14. That's sweet with the owl. I like that with the green gems. Now, of course, this is just costume jewelry, but it's really quite nice. And again, they do such a lovely job of displaying things. It would be a wonderful place to get gifts for Christmas, birthdays, anniversaries. Those are kind of cute. Some really big sort of art pendant pieces. Actually, this is kind of pretty. It looks like mother of pearl. The necklace and the matching earrings. Very artfully laid out. They also have these little costume necklaces that are actually kind of nice. It's really pretty, the silver one. $5 each. Again, just costume jewelry, but I love to wear necklaces. Actually, I love anything with pearls. And again, you could mix something like this with real pearls and real gold for an evening somewhere special. But then I like something like this also to just wear on the daily. And for $5, I may have to get that one. Yes, I think I just may take that one. They have handbags and scarves. I didn't really look too closely at the things in here. Oh, I love that little green and white picture. These are sweet little lidded cups. I love the, oh, these silver napkin rings are nice. Oh, I think that violet painted vase must go with that set. They must, maybe that's more dear, so they're selling that separately. Obviously, this Nantucket basket is lovely, and I think it's about $300, which is quite good for a genuine Nantucket basket, which, you know, they can sell for $1,000. Well, I think that'll be the end of this shopping trip, so I'm going to grab my purchases and we'll head on home, and I can show you the lovely things we bought. Well, home again, jiggity jig. And I just wanted to show you the haul from the Cancer Thrift in Sandwich. So I got this lovely mahogany tray, which was only $48. I think it's beautiful. It has glass, and it's actually pretty enough to hang on the wall. But look, it has a lovely piece of glass cut in, as well as nice sturdy legs. So I'm going to use it for my morning coffee and for my afternoon tea, because I do coffee and tea. I always give myself like a moment to sit down, and I always set up a tray of things. And I've been using a funny galvanized tray that I actually stole from my plant room, so that can go back into my plant room, and I can have this lovely mahogany tray to serve myself. I got this adorable, look for only $4, this adorable Art Deco-y style, probably 20s, 30s lead glass pitcher. How pretty. Which I got it to actually use for, as sort of a vase for flowers, but it's so pretty that I think I may use it for summer lemonades and iced teas. And as I had mentioned before, I've been on the lookout for lamps, and I just fell in love with this antique cut glass lamp. It's quite nice, and I only paid $35, and it's beautiful. It's really heavy duty glass, and it's so heavy. And I think the shade actually looks like it might be Dupioni silk, and the ladies who work there are so kind. As I mentioned, they're local ladies who volunteer, and they pointed out how there was a little discoloration there, and I said, oh, no worries, because I actually like the vintage of it. I almost consider it a bit of a patina, as you would have on old copper or brass. So, gosh, it's quite windy. I hope you can hear I'm out on the terrace. This is where I usually like to bring my hauls to share with all of you. But I hope you enjoyed today's venture, or part 2 that you watched today of our adventure to the Cape Cod Cancer Thrift charity shop, which is now moved to Sandwich. And if you're in the area, I hope you get a chance to check it out. And if you're in the area and you have some lovely things, you should certainly donate there. All right. Well, thank you for joining me for this fun charity thrift shop. And until my next video, which I believe will be on Wednesday, Hope you have a lovely day and you get to get out and enjoy your own area. And until then, remember, stay creative. Cheers.